How y'all doing out there again today? This will be part 4 of the Winchester 1400 CS accuracy test and review. I got some new pellets for it and tried them out today. Before I get too far, it's 77 degrees, sunny, and wind is from the right to the left from me to the target. And went back to the Craftsman Premier 7.9 grain because that was the best group so far. Let's take a walk up and see what we got. First group I shot was with the Gamos. Rocket Superior 9.6 grains. Shot a 7-shot group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 and 13/16 at 30 yards. And then I went back to and that's these. I figured the heavier pellet would shoot better in this gun. And I don't think it's the gun, I think it's the scope. Because when I went back to the Craftsman's Premier that I had decent luck with earlier on, this is what it did today. These 6, no, I'm sorry, these 5, and then I adjusted the scope, shot these 2, then it shot these 2, then it shot these 4. So, my honest opinion is the gun, he said he bought it for $100 off Amazon. For a $100 gun, I think it's decent for backyard plinking, shooting 10 cans at 10-15 yards, stuff like that. If you want serious accuracy, this is not the gun for you. It's a $100 pellet rifle. I mean, what can we say? Proof's in the pudding. I did watch a couple of YouTube videos on guys from the UK on how they shoot and the artillery hold and all of that, and I'm resting it on sandbags, barely hanging onto the gun, letting it recoil naturally, letting it do its thing, and this is what we get. Like I said, it's a $100 gun. He got it off Amazon. He did buy a different scope base for it. Put that on there. I think that probably helped. I think it probably did better than the other, just the 2 rings that came on the gun. As you can tell from the gun, I took the bipods off just to shoot off sandbags for best accuracy. The trigger on this gun is horrible. I'm not gonna lie. The trigger on my pellet rifle is 10 times better, and it's a no-name, cheap, buy it at a tool show is where I think the guy bought it at, the guy that gave it to me, because he didn't want it no more. Bought it at like a tool show in a major city here around me. And the trigger in it's 100 times better than this Winchester. The gun itself is long. It's not particularly heavy, and I think it would probably be okay in the accuracy department with a different scope. I'm really going to try to get him to get a different scope for it. He bought a different scope base. Like I said, he ordered one off line, and it was supposed to be something that they use over in Europe that's supposed to be a really good one, so he bought it and put it on there, and now I think he needs a better scope, because that scope, sun fades real bad, sun glares real bad. It's hard to keep a consistent view in that scope. So if he gets a different scope on there, we might come back and redo this again. Otherwise, I think we're done with the Winchester 1400. I don't think it's got it. Like I said, maybe for a backyard plinker, shooting tin cans, water bottles, raccoons. You could probably kill a raccoon with this group at 20 yards, 30 yards. I think it's got the power. This is 3/4 inch thick. Plywood that I'm shooting into, and it's burying the pellets, as you can see, so I think it's got the power. I don't think it's lacking in the power department. Like I said, I do not have a chronograph, so I'm not chronographing them, so I do not know what it's shooting, but I think it's definitely got the power for small game. I wouldn't hesitate if you could hit him in the chest or in the head. I wouldn't hesitate to shoot coyotes and foxes with this thing at 20, 25 yards, If it's attacking Fluffy in your backyard and Fluffy's life depends on it, then yeah, by all means. I think it would take out a coyote, but that's if you could hit it. So like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see. I'd be willing to try anything with this gun, see what happens with it. So, and I could probably get it back from him at any time. So let me know. Thanks for viewing.